Over LBC. I put over LBC. Yeah, I put over LBC. Over LBC. I put over LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's a wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon, and we ride our team, ride or die. Doesn't really matter. I'm saying, USA loses, and I'm still American. It's all good. It's all good. At least I'm still American. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? What an absolute disaster of a game, man. I haven't seen this US team play like this in a while, but Belgium is also really good. Man, the way that they were able to stay in those gaps and just constantly intercept the ball, it was just ridiculous. And our back four were just absolutely atrocious. Defense, atrocious. Goalie, atrocious. All bad. But it's okay. It is July 6th, 2026 at approximately 10:08 p.m. But yeah, that is the reason for the late start. I was watching the game, the match. And yeah, so now it's back to not caring about soccer for another 4 years. All right, so let's go ahead and get on over to the charts. Good evening, Alexandra G. Thank you for putting the Discord link in the chat. And good evening, Duality C. He's not of this world. Thank you both for popping in and saying hey. I appreciate you. Now, let's get into some price action, huh? Let's get into some charts. Bitcoin getting a big push today after an initial dump last night. We were looking at this anchored VWAP down here. I said something about watching that we could come down to that, and we came down to it with the quickness. And then once I saw the bullish engulfing and the continuation here, I hopped into a long trade that I'm still in, but I've taken profit about 75%. I've taken about 75% off the trade, I think. And so now I'm risk free, stop loss above entry, and now I'm just now we just wait. I'm considering if I see what I'll need to see, what I want to see, I'll consider putting a little bit in the trade. Not a lot, because I don't want to raise my entry too much. But hey, if it gets a breakout, maybe I'll continue to just feed the winner and see what we can do. But outside of that, I'll just want to add a little bit lower, maybe come back to the swing. Actually, this would be, the swing is down here. That's another swing. Anki V. That's from the high here. This one's from the low. The low is the one that we tapped. Well, we tapped them both. But that's the one we got that nice bounce off of, bullish engulfing on the 15. And I said, let's go for it. Now, it did create a fair value gap. And once we bounce off of that, I was like, we might have something here. And then it just started pushing. And I was like, oh man. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now we could have gone short here. But I was a little bit busier in the afternoon. So thankfully, price action was kind of boring. I did have my alerts set. So once we broke up here, I took another TP. It took TP, of course, at the high, first high, and then at the golden pocket. And then after the break here is when I took a third off the table. No, well, I guess a half. Half of a half. A fourth? I guess it would be a fourth, yeah. So, could have taken the bearish divergence here. However, would have been a super short-term scalp and not really playing off of the odds. And when you are in a pretty decently bullish move, you got to be careful with those bearish divergences because they can be negated. So it's always best to wait. All right, bearish divergence, right? Now I want to see price come down and take the last swing low. There or there? That's the question. For me, this, I think we come down here because we have today's New York Open, but also equal lows. Y'all know I like my equal lows, equal highs, equal lows. I cannot stress to you guys enough about how much this friggin' alert is annoying me. I have an alert set there. There we go. That comes in at about $63,360. What's going on, JR? J Rizzle, the Rizzler. Make sure you guys are subscribed to JR Prince in the chat. What's going on, my ninja, my ninja? So, yeah, I think we're going to come down. At some point, man, the yawns just started hitting me. We have these lows down here as well. So we do have the liquidity down here. And we also have FVG. And again, well, this is the weekly VWAP now. So see if it'll come down. Tag the weekly V. Right about the midpoint of the fair value gap. Get a continuation push to that 786 at 65,247. That'll be the next level to watch. My goodness. Did the game take that much out of me? Because I was like perfectly fine until I started having to talk. Maybe it's because I'm running low on oxygen from all the talking. Daily, still looking okay. I mean, honestly, it's pretty, it's a pretty bullish thing to do right there. Pretty bullish, but this high is going to be the next key level. If we can break that high, then we can potentially push higher. If we cannot, then we run the risk of rolling over, which would be okay with me, but if we can break the high at 82.8, then I would think that the bottom might actually be in. That's a big if. But why might the bottom be in if we break this high? Well, because now we have broken, if it was to do that, we have broken macro market structure. It's a major swing level to break. From there, if we were to break that, I would look for a pullback, and I would be looking to just accumulate like crazy in that pullback. Will you stop? Thank you. Hopefully it wouldn't last that long. So be grateful for you, fam. What's going on, Indie Rock Crypto? Grateful for you as well, my friend. Or La Familia. Appreciate you. Mr. Mod. Nothing but mods in the house. Except for my OG mods. The only one. Alexander G. Alexander G, the OG. AG, the OG. Bullish. Divergence. We get the push. We need to see some continuation here. And I think we will. Lower time frames still look pretty good to me. Turn on the Market Oracle, buy chart prime, see where that 4-hour dynamic reactor is. Down here at about 62,862. My goodness. 62,862. But we did get a close above the golden pocket. And we broke through the golden pocket. So I do think we get at least to the 786. And then from there, it's just level by level. Then the 884. And then these highs. Now these highs have been looking super juicy to me since they got put in. As you guys should know why. Because they're relatively equal highs. Relatively. Relative to the past candles. Let's go to the daily, see where that dynamic reactor is on the daily. Up there is 72,515. So still going along with my general upside target that I've been going over, right at that golden pocket around 72, 73. Actually, 73.3 to 76. 73.3 to 76. And but if this kind of takes its time, it might not. It might only get up to that 50 at 70, 72.80. But if it can get a nice push, then I think it can at least get up to that golden pocket, which is also a nice little supply zone right there. Let's go ahead and take a fixed range volume profile. Go from there to there. Yeah, value area high. Let's take in this. I mean, it's right on that. So this is the basis of everything. Take this, go like this. That's fine. 786 is interesting too. Wow, that's a that POC at 66,920 is pretty thick. It's pretty thick. Yep. So right now we gotta break above the value area low of this range. Now let me make sure one candle over doesn't just completely alter it too much. Okay, POC is still there. We tapped the value area low here. I mean, right on it. So I'm more keen to say that this one's a little more accurate. So we need to get above that value area low, and then we can talk about pushing up here. Then we'll probably come down and revisit the POC. If not, I would expect continuation, value area high, pull back, see if we can consolidate. If it can, and then push. This area might be clear. And then we can take on this 87K. But if we break 82, we'll just call it 82.5. We can break 82.5. Then the bottom, I think, might be in. Probably is in, because now we're getting a change in market structure. Now the instance where it's not, the bottom is not in, if we break 82, is if it's just a change of character, a chach, some call it. And that is, you do change the market structure, but first you got to come back for a little bit more liquidity, and then you get out. That would be a pretty ugly bottom. Very ugly bottom. First time in this stream, and insta subbed when I saw you looking at BTC/USDT.p. Thank you, Limitless. Mad love. I appreciate you. Oh, inverted World CD by the Shins OG. The OG-ish. I got OG hours in. Whatever. I don't even know what you're talking about. Sup, Rich. Chach? Dude bro, chachas? Yeah. Do you even chach, bro? So yeah, first order of business, getting above the POC. Again, about 67. Getting above 67 and holding that. And then I would expect a continuation to 72, 73, 72.5, 73. And then we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. If price action on the lower time frames can be impulsive, we start getting some 5-wave impulses, then I'll feel even better about it. But right now, we are still like, this is garbage. Okay, this is not impulsive. Closest we've gotten was this, and even this is kind of ugly. If it's like super ugly, it's probably just a correction. that ultimately leads to a nice big draw. All right, so we're dumping now, coming into our key level potentially. Could you tell me your thoughts on Bell USDT when you get a chance? Since you asked so nicely, absolutely. I don't know what it is, but I'll look into it. So we're currently dropping. We'll see if it can come down here. I do have an alert set for these equal lows. So, and we do have the weekly VWAP down here at 62,995. So about 63. So back testing 63K is what we have in store. We got that. That lines up nice. I've told you guys how I like to get down to like one solid fair value gap instead of multiple fair value gaps within a move. The 1 hour might be the one. Could pull back all the way down here. I mean, technically we could pull all the way back down here and it still be okay as long as we don't break this low. This is the low now that must hold. 61 272. That's the one that needs to hold. We have some support VWAP coming in here. VWAP support, so we'll see. It was the top performer today, and I think I may be cutting my long this evening. Round tripped it. Oof. Yeah, that happens, man. We've all round tripped something. We've all done it. But that's okay. We wake up to tackle another day. Let's go to the 4 hour, itty bitty 4 hour FEG. Dynamic reactor 62, 857 on the top side, 62, 586 on the bottom side. You got the golden pocket down here, the 50 down here. I mean, this general area is just going to be, it's going to be decision time, not here. Anything below here. Anything below those equal lows. It's decision time. So I'll be looking for some kind of bounce continuation. Push for that POC at about 67,000. So I think we do believe we get up to that 67,000 this week. So we'll see. Getting a little bit of rounding off here on the RSI. But if this can come down and push up, that's a nice breakout, RSI breakout, and continuation. If it rejects, comes down, come up, reject, that's not looking too good. But again, hold the low, and we're okay. You break that low, okay, well, we got to be careful. You break the low, and you come up. Got to be careful of that. That's just liquidity hunting. And that's how these bottoms can be. It's just a bunch of erratic chaos. Hence the erratic part of it. Bell USDT.P. Babit. You're going to let go of a long on this. I mean, I've seen worse. I've seen way worse. Not even a 50% retrace. Let's put on 382, 236. It's holding the 236. You break above the 236, come down, back test the dynamic reactor, push up, and now we're sitting above the 236. RSI's above the 50, putting in a higher low. CVD is the one that's kind of iffy, but this is also cumulative volume delta, not real-time volume delta. We'll have to take a look at the footprint in a second. And where's the 382? There it is. Oh, look at that. Just nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. So let's see. Let's get into footprints. Still paying my tuition 2 years into this. Yeah. I'm still paying my tuition 5 years into it. I don't think you ever stop paying for your tuition. minus 1.36 million. But this is, how big is the market, or not market cap, but the circulating supply? How much supply is there on this? 11.34 mil, 8.79 mil, 3.77 mil, 1.54 mil. So you did have decent total buy, 11.92 delta. Why is delta in green? Oh, it's positive. Wait, did they move the order of these? That's the total. Just the delta. Okay, it's top line. I thought delta was at the bottom. Okay. So that's actually bullish delta. Positive delta. Negative, negative, negative. Big sell off, but big buyback. But 2.83 million. This is the 4 hour to 1.47. Let's go to the day, 12 hour. Let's go to 12 hour. I'm trying to see if there's like absorption going on in here, and it does look like it. Are buyers stepping in to take care of the sellers? And see, look, you have a minus 1.36 million. 1.4 to 4.3, so over a 2-to-1 sellers to buyers, but price pushed. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, looks like buyers are stepping up. All right, let's zoom out. 48 to 55K bottom by end of October. Thoughts? Am I crazy? No, you're not crazy, because my bottom target for Bitcoin is about 56. So 54 to 56 has been what I've been going with for a couple, 2 to 3 months now. So no, not crazy at all. And 48 is definitely a number that I've seen. Not just like seen, but like seen on the charts, that I've said that I could see it get to, along with 44 and of course 39. Don't really see it going much lower than 39, simply because Bitcoin is every single cycle fallen down to the 786 macro from the bear market low to the new all-time high. It has always gone to the 786. And this would be the first time it's never done it, which is possible. But also that makes 39K a very real possibility. So, I can't tell you what to do with your trade, boss, here. Because not the whole not financial advice thing. Not a financial advisor. I would be careful though, because this reminds me a lot. Well, you already said you're getting out, maybe, but if I look at Cardano, what is it, Cardano? Yes. Get this little push here, get a break above here, and then it just bleeds, and then random pump. Now let me just take this bars pattern. Let me turn off all these VWAPs real quick. Let me take this bars. Let's just do this. Copy. Now let's go to Bell. Uh, 4 hour. Isn't it crazy? It's kind of crazy. Do you know how crazy it is to realize you stare at charts so freaking much? You're like, oh, that reminds me of this one random squiggly pattern on another chart. Let me just go pick that up real quick. So the reason, of course, is the push. So just something that I was thinking that I saw. What do they call it when you're like really good at pattern recognition? Autistic? Oh. I've been eyeing 39K too. Yeah, I'm going to see what happens tomorrow morning. Then I'll decide. Yeah, it might not be the worst decision, to be honest. It also reminds me a lot of Doge. If Bitcoin and the rest of crypto can continue its rally, then I think there's a good chance that Bell will continue its rally as well. Yeah, I think Doge might actually be a little bit closer to it. But it's pretty much the same story, right? Pop, pop, and then roll over. Question is, can it get another pop for you to sell into? I'm going to come back to these charts and be like 5 months from now and be like, why do I have these bars patterns on here? It actually kind of looks like MicroStrategy. 3,588 Bitcoin sold by Strategy, worth what was it, 260 million or something? 268, or what, am I tripping? Pretty close. Now, It's not a 1-to-1. No, what if it was this? Let's shrink this up a little bit. It's not. That's what I was thinking. Maybe we can get a third drive that gets you up to that 50. But by then, or at that time, I'm probably getting out of it. Let's go ahead and put a anchored volume profile on here. Okay. So right now it's trying to hold the value area low. So if it can get back above 12.5 cents, more like 0.126. If you can get back above that, it might be okay. At least for the push to that 50%. Do have a high volume node right there at about 15 cents. Definitely would keep an eye on that one for sure. Now let's where did I okay, that's an anchored VWAP. So let's put a fixed range on here so I can just get this down move. See where okay. So point of control is right there. That's a naked point of control at about 1511, 0.1511. Yeah. The back test on the 4-hour and the bounce off of the dynamic reactor though, I think this could get another push. I need to see a little bit more. Where's the prime oscillator? Money flow is green. Momentum's above zero line. Did get some oversold here. It was on the 4-hour. We already got a pullback though into demand. Let me see. Do we have any equal highs? That'll sell it for me. Ah, we do up here. Go away. Right there. Equal highs. Hidden bull div. Might have to hold through some torture. I know, momentum is pretty much almost bottomed out on the 1-hour. I'd be careful. This might want to come down here to 11 cents before getting a continuation. I do think it gets a continuation though. Maybe even 2. Initial one, I don't count. Well, wait, did it break? It broke this high. So that's 1, 2, 3 drives. And then run it down. Equal lows down here. That's why I think that's what that's gonna do. And that'll be the bear market bottom. I like it. Total 2. That's one of my concerns is that recovery. Yep. I think that's Rain Man syndrome. Hope you're doing well, man. Hey, Jake Dorton, how you doing, bro? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. Hope you're doing well also. Thanks for TA, broski. No problem, Limitless. Happy to do it. Absolutely happy to do it. Grayson, noise. Yes, noise. Yes, it's all noise. But I definitely, like, for me, it's like already like accumulation time. So, I mean, even if the odds are we get another low, or we at least get another pullback that taps the lows. I don't care. It's just accumulate, accumulate, accumulate for the next 1 to 2 years. First year of the next presidential term, start to sell. Keep it simple, stupid, as they say. That's me talking to myself. You all are smarter than me, so you can absolutely make money easier than I can. Although sometimes I think to myself, that guy's just not very smart, but he's worth millions. Like, I don't understand it. That happens a lot when you're in a service industry, and a lot of your clients are doctors, and you're just like, I don't get it. Some of the stuff they just don't understand. It seems like so just common sense to you, right? Like, how do you reset a breaker? Does anybody know how to reset an electrical breaker? Oh, look who decided to finally join us. Hey, One Love, how you doing? I'm about to strip your emoji from you. No, I'm kidding. Hope everyone had a good day. Hope you had a good day as well. Thank you for being here. You and me both, brother. I wonder how some of the wealthiest people I know even tie their shoes. I know, dude. It's freaking wild, man. It's freaking wild. I've told this story a few times, but back about 10 years ago, 10 plus years ago, I was working at a liquor store, and we used to have this guy come in a few nights a week, and he sent red card for 250. Don't you give me a red card, bro. All set? You better watch it. You better watch it, boy. Lurking. But this guy used to come into this liquor store all the time, and he was a neurosurgeon. Yeah, neurosurgeon. Coming to the liquor store all the time. Fun times. And I can't remember what it was, but we used to, talk all the time, and I would ask him, like, doctor stuff. But this one time I asked him something like almost just completely, well, I feel like it was medical related. Doesn't really matter. What he ended up telling me was, look, man, I might be a neurosurgeon, but I'm extremely stupid. I was like, what? I was like, how could you be extremely stupid? You're a neurosurgeon. He's like, that just means I have a steady hand, and and I can sorry, I can't think and chart at the same time, apparently, or speak, unless it's about the chart itself. He's like, just because I'm a neurosurgeon doesn't mean I'm smart. He's like, I just know neurosurgery. He's like, it's like, and he literally said, it's like hardware, changing out hardware. He's like, I just like take an actual freaking like saw, little mini electric saw, or brain surgeon, cut your head open, take the square out, and I'll bolt on some, do what I need to on the inside, and then I'll bolt on some. I'm just like, you're making it sound so nonchalant. It's like, he's like, but yeah, that's all I do. And I was like, okay, whatever. But they go to school for 8, 10, 12, 14 years for one subject, they might not know how to reset a breaker. Sorry about that. Apparently, it's my first time breathing. As I seem to have choked on my own air. Goodness. I bought a membership. Do you have a Discord? Oh my goodness. I missed it. Oh, I guess that's different. Something. I don't know. Welcome to the Wave Riders Limitless. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Do you have a Discord? I do indeed. Should be pinned in the chat. And let me know if you guys have essentially a brain mechanic. That's basically how we described it. Yes. Sorry, squirrel moment. I think you if you join a Discord and you can't get in for some reason, just let me know. I think I have a support ticket thing, but I've never had anybody use it. But just let me know. And I will give you the role. Hopefully you have the same name. But I'll give you the Wave Rider role. Eventually I will have it linked up to the YouTube, and it'll be $5 or whatever it is to become a whatever the first tier is. I don't know, $5. I thought I set it at $3. Sometimes it looks like it says 4 or 5, and I'm just like, I thought I set it at 3. I don't know. Either way, $5 or less, and then access to the Discord. I think that's what's going to get people talking more, is if they have to pay for it to get in, maybe they'll be like, well, I'm already paying for it. Maybe I need to talk more. I'm just talking too much and not doing enough charting. Total 2 on the daily. What are we looking at here? Let's zoom out. Okay, so that was if this was to play out. And I did have this as another target, but yeah. Come back down to demand. Can't do CVD candles. Is that because I'm on the weekly? Let's go to the daily. Still can't. This has volume. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're getting a little bit of a pullback on our alts. Generally. I'm going to turn that magnet off. Okay, I'm getting alerts. We're pushing down. Pushing down. Claim that. And then bounce, push up to the 0.618. That would be for the altcoin market. I think I know what I need. That's better. Okay, I'm getting alerts out the wazoo. Hold on. All right, so we've come into the equal lows. We've taken the equal lows as expected. Because price, what? Loves equal highs and equal lows. So we've taken that. Looking like it's trying to push lower. We'll see. We're here on the 1 minute. little bit of a bullish divergence. I got tried to verify in the Discord and it's saying the interaction failed. Yeah, all the time. But if you joined, hello. Okay, you're good. Thank you for joining the Wave Riders, fam. The more people I get in there, that means I just gotta post more now. I try. I have a day job. Fortunately, I am happy to have a day job. Oh, speaking of day jobs, my wife, guys, you know, she started her own marketing business. She just got her first decent contract. And if we get like one of these a month, we'll be fine. If she gets one of these a month, we'll be fine. Because the struggle is real, guys. It is very real. Like for a second there, we were like, oh, mortgages due. What are we doing? Like, it's yeah. It's been tough out here for a pimp. And it's all because we decided to have another kid. I mean, we actually didn't decide it. He was technically an accident. But would not change it for the world. That dude, I love my kids, and I love the new baby. If I could afford it, and my wife could still want to do it. We're both 38, so that's gone. That ship has sailed for more than just age. But I would definitely have another one. I'd probably just keep having them if I could afford them, but I can't. So I just love the babies. I love my babies. Bring joy to my soul. What are we doing here, Russell? Russell continuing to just kind of grind at the highs here. Howdy, everyone. Howdy, Nick Dunn. How you doing? Thank you for showing up late. Thank you for showing up. Mad love. Why not stream on YouTube and Discord and just leave it live? I need a new CPU. That's why. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Like when you're not there, you can stream charts. That's how I've seen other people be successful. I'll give it a shot. I'll have to see. I have to leave it on live on my computer. I am at work all day, so. And I've got 4 kids. One being 4, the other being 10 months. This Wednesday. 2 more months, guys. 2 more months and he'll be 1. Crazy. And so it's a busy lifestyle, man. It's a busy lifestyle. And an expensive one. Which is fine. I had all my fun in my 20s and early 30s. But now it's just now I'm taking things seriously. But better late than never, I guess. I'm getting better. Getting better. All right, I don't know what I'm doing at this point, to be honest. I wasn't I wasn't like really mentally prepared because I was watching the USA get their butts kicked by Belgium. I mean, it was not good. I mean, they played. Not only did Belgium play amazing, they're just really good, but the U.S. I mean, it wasn't like a lot of it was like Belgium, like they weren't doing anything. I don't know what it was, but we were just playing like garbage. And I mean, it is what it is, but yeah. One year I got to send a baby Eagles jersey. How about no? How about not? I mean, it would be pretty funny because my wife is a Cowboys fan. So I would actually love to see her face. um, you need some motive. Dang, you've got a lot on your plate. Yeah, man. Yo, Nick. Oh, I always forget to put it on live chat. Whatever that was in the movie. Daffodil. Oh, is that the limitless pill? That was a crazy movie. Kramer said Nvidia is a buy. Nvidia, Nvidia, however you say it. Let's go to the weekly. I always like to do stocks on the not much lower than a daily chart. 4 hour, I guess. But yeah, Kramer says it's a buy, but it might dip 20%. Wait, 10%? No, 20. Dang. Quick math. 22%. Even as much as 38%. Down here to the value area high. We are above this high volume node though at 182. Kramer might get one right. He gets them right every now and then. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. What, did it do that when I went to live chat? I guess so. Death? That's the death blow? What is... Oh, Kramer? Yeah. I mean, look at this massive. I mean, if you break down below this value area low, oof. I mean, minimum 90. And you start getting down here to this 46. But is the AI bubble ready to pop? I don't think so. I don't think so. We still got a ways, I believe. More alerts. Tapping it again. See if it can reclaim it. Yeah, that 94K. I've been looking at that one. I've been put that out in the Discord. That's where the sell wall was, 64K. So we got to get above it and hold it. And then I think we get a continuation. Honestly, I think we get a continuation to 70K. But that 64 comes first. So last night, let's see, I'll go over this real quick. I am a little bit over, but I did start late. We did have ISM Services PMI come in today. showed slight 0.2. It's 54.0. Previous, or actually forecast, was 54.2. And previous was 54.5. So actually down 0.5. So that's showing services sector contracting just a hair, a whole half point, but whole half. I was trying not to blind you guys, because for those that don't know, that would have been a lot cooler if it went on the chart I wanted it to. I like to trade on the white charts. I do the dark charts for you guys. Kind of feeling like adding to my long, but also kind of not. And I was thinking we were going to get down here earlier today because I just saw, I mean, just look at this volume over here. Look at this. What is this? There's absolutely no red in here or down here or down here. I think we might actually get all the way down here to 62.5. I mean, we do have a point of control here at 62.6. So I think there's a chance. There's a decent chance we do get all the way down here. I would almost prefer us to get a move up and then come down, but tag that imbalance, then reclaim and go. Why? Because I want to see, I think actually maybe a little bit higher and then a rollover. Kind of get an ABC in here is the thought behind that. And that would be a really healthy correction. And that would make this a bit more likely to potentially, I need this to be darker and a different color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you get an ABC, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so that would be a pretty nice bullish structure to me. This would actually need to be like a much bigger push, but because I need that wave 3 to be a nice big push. Maybe that gets us up to that 70K. And then after that, we can get a pullback and then push for that 73. That would be ideal for me. So, yeah. Oh, Mike Volmer, thank you for showing up right at the end. I do greatly appreciate it, guys. Thank you all for joining me this evening. You're all amazing, beautiful people, legends, my ninjas, my besties, my friends. We're going to do a little bit of, I call it rock, I guess. I guess I'll call it rock. You guys like the Mars Volta? You ever heard of Mars Volta? It's kind of Mars Volta-ish-esque. And so, yeah, we will play that on the way out. And that'll be it, guys. Yeah, so if you wouldn't mind, please hit that like button on your way out and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content when I go live. I go live Sunday through Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 11, a little bit after. And yeah, that's unless I'm sick or completely exhausted from work and kids and stuff and life in general. Most of the time I am here doing my live streams. I've been trying to get around to posting a little bit more on the charts in the Discord when I have the time. And trying to find avenues, ways to make it easier for me to creating systems to make it easier for me to be able to create more content and drop more content. Weekends are the best time for that. And frankly, I just got to stop being so daggum tired going into the weekend. But I don't know when that's going to stop. But maybe one of these days I'll take a vacation and I'll actually use up my PTO. But until then. But thank you guys as always. I will see you all tomorrow. So be careful, be kind, be good. Represent your hood. Shout out to GP. And I will see you all in the next one. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I'll see you then. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Peace out. Bye. Wow. Started a little in the middle of the song. Love you guys. That was the wrong song. I'm sorry.
put on LBC. I put on LBC. Yeah, I put on LBC. Over LBC. I put on LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the way we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who